Hey guys, Bon here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the mythic raid boss Plexus Sentinel, the first boss in Manaforged Omega. Here is the gear that I was using. Big noticeable difference is I was wearing a 7-in-1 shield and a 7-in-1 main hand. The talents I use are right here. Please note you want to use this with the new 4 set. If you have any questions on weak auras, add-ons, or UI, please join my Discord linked below. I have everything available for free there. If you have any rotation questions, please also check below. There is a guide to my 11.2 Elemental Shaman, so you can check that out as well. Alright, so let's get started with the Mythic Plexus Sentinel.
They should die quick, but
This guy is purely single target. There are ads in the Intermission, and we'll talk about those. They die really fast, so they're almost irrelevant. So here's my opener here. You can see what I'm pressing here. Stormkeeper, Storm Ellie, pull the boss. Ideally, if you're perfect with your rotation, you want to lava burst right at 1 second into a magma totem, then open with your P-Wave Ascendance. But I just want to get started. To be honest, like to be perfectly honest, it's a little bit lazy. I just open with Stormkeeper, Storm Ellie into Ascendance, P-Wave, Ancestral Swiftness, just to keep P-Wave and Ancestral Swiftness very close to each other and not desync them as much. That's just the way I play. Not perfect, but it's bringing me some good results. Okay, so one of the first mechanics is these circles. You want to bring them out to the side. If you step on them, they teleport you, and wherever you land, you're going to stun the raid or whoever's near you. So drop them off to the side, and do not drop them in the raid and kill your raid. Now this is something the tank deals. He brings it out. It's fall off damage. Now, one of the mechanics is he shoots this wall out at us. You want to use your extra action button, which is your new cloak, to kind of go through the wall so you don't die. And then continue your single target rotation. You want to make sure that you're using your magma totem sometime after P-Wave, preferably within, I believe, 6 seconds, so that you have your small ancestors out and your Giga Grandma out from your 2 set. And then maintain against single target rotation. Here we go. More circles. Now this is a tank soak. You want to have one group that soaks first, and then the second group goes in second and takes the second hit. So the first group gets knocked away, then the second group goes in and soaks the second part of the soak. And your raid leader should have assignments for that. There is the tank soak again, and you saw swirlies that spawn. They don't one-shot, thank God, but they do deal pretty good damage, and then combined with tank explosion, you don't want to get hit. So here's the first mission. At 100 energy, he's going to push us back, and you're going to run against it so you don't die to this wall. And try not to send your P-Wave during this window because he's leaving. So you wind rush, they grip the ads in. I do P-Wave these ads. I'm not sure if that's correct. I think they're dying too fast, but maybe I think maybe it's fine because sometimes you have to run a long time. So then of course you kill them, single target DPS rotation. Sometimes chain if they grip them fast enough, and you're gonna go to the boss. In this situation here, then you're gonna wall. So thinking back now in retrospect, on the first set of ads, definitely save your P-Wave because I lost 15 seconds of it. And then once you dodge the beams, dodge the swirlies, dodge the big circles that you saw, those knock you back. Then you DPS the boss and break this shield that you can see up here. He does ramping damage, so you want to. It's kind of like a small DPS check. Now here you see my trinket weak aura. That means I have to press this instantly because it's a 1.5 minute cooldown. Ascendance is usually 3 minutes unless you're talented into 2, and you want to use this trinket in between your ascendances as soon as possible so you don't desync them. Back to single target rotation, dodge the swirlies. Make sure you send your P-Wave Ancestral Swiftness sometime after that. A couple globals after that, you're going to want a Magma Totem. Because when you Magma Totem with your ancestors out, they chain lightning and they also lava burst for 1 global, which is huge. Back to Dam, and that is it. You're just going to rinse, repeat. This fight is a marathon. It is not a race, I guess. Again, we're doing rotation. You're going to get the pools first. I haven't gotten one yet because, you know, we the GOAT. We don't get mechanics, baby. The boss already knows we're going to do them perfectly anyway. Bomb gets out with that. With the tank. Dodge the swirlies. Now we do we're the first soak here. We Spirit Walk. Okay, so this is very important. We proc Ascendance, but this thing's gonna knock us back, so you can see me react by Spirit Walker's Grace. So I'm like, uh-oh, we're in Ascendance. This is big damn. We're gonna Spirit Walker this so when we get knocked back, we're still casting in the air.
Ready to dodge wall soon.
There we go. Dodge the swirlies. No circles for Bond because the game already knows. Hey, we don't give this guy mechanics. He knows how to handle them. Let's test somebody else. Alright, boss is not. So here's the wall. Boss is kind of like at 60 and Ascendance is going to come up. So I'm like, I was debating, like, do I send Ascendance here? Like, at 100% he leaves. I'm like, I think I end up holding it, which is the play, because the shield phase is dangerous. And you want to have damage for the shield phase. So now I get the tank soak. So don't get it confused. If you get this, don't go to the side and potentially wipe your raid. This is a 2-hit. So you go boom, boom, 1. And I almost run out, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, oh shit, no, there's a second part. So I stay and I'm like, okay, thank God. Because, like, I've never gotten that. We pulled this a couple times. That was the first time I've ever had that. And thank God I didn't wipe the raid. So don't do that. Now I get the circle. So now the game's like, okay, let's give this guy mechanics. Let's give him everything. He's doing too good. Alright, so we bring this to the wall. And I'm like, okay, I probably could have sent us in here, but it's safer to save it for the intermission to help your guild break that shield. So at 100 energy, again, he's going to push us back.
You're going to AMZ.
Eradicating salvo.
Here's the group soak. You do group 1, then group 2. You're gonna get knocked back. Use your instance as you knock back. Plan for that. This part's crazy. He just pushes you all the way back. You're gonna get the 2 ads. So here, if you had P-Wave up, you probably use it. So they grip both these ads. Boom, boom. Yo, my DK. Hey, yo. Grip, homie. Alright, there's 1 grip. There's 2 grips. Good job.
That's what we want to do every time. Yeah, you want to grip them back to us here.
No P-Wave here. Save that, because now you're just. This is a dodge the world type thing. Dodge that. Dodge these fucking stun people. These knock you back. Beam slice you. Use your extra action button on this wall. Make sure you're not landing in anything. So, and then you just dodge. I'm like, okay, I'm stuck. What the hell is this? Or like running through. And then like, alright, I see a safe spot. I Gus. And now I'm like, okay, I flame shock. I probably shouldn't have flame shock. I could have, since Ascendance applies it anyway, but I was trying to get closer. And honestly, I should probably even wait for this Stormkeeper, but I don't really care sometimes, as long as I have P-Wave up as well, and I'm going to get that P-Wave window. So I'm like, alright, I'll just Stormkeeper inside of my window.
Safe.
Like, okay, so now we Spear Walker's Critical, we have to move, maintain single target rotation. I'm going to Stormkeeper here and make sure I buff. Look at this baby beam. I'm pretty sure that thing sliced me. It's so hard to see. No, I don't think it did. So we got lucky there. And then, of course, you know, single target rotation, Ascendance. I usually don't Magma Totem in Ascendance unless it's like you have nothing else to press. So I'm saving this Magma Totem. I'm refreshing Flame Shock manually because I want to use this Magma Totem with your P-Wave window.
Everything we just do one more time, and then we're done.
So here's my P-Wave into Lava Burst into Magma Totem. Just to get that Ancestor interaction, drop your Ellie and continue DPS. And it's just rinse repeat at this point. That's why I said, you know, it's a marathon because it's just, you get this like 4 times this phase.
Eradicating salvo.
Double mage barrier now. Double mage barrier now. Both of you.
So we're just chilling. In terms of personals, like I never really felt in danger in this fight to like warrant like, okay, Astral Shift here. Unless my raid leader was like personals, then I would press it. Like I generally didn't feel like in danger. Here, like drop these to the side, drop trap. I probably got too close to these. My God, danger. Now the wall's coming. Go through that. Cast my Stormkeeper. Back to target rotation. And if you're not already tracking your ancestors, make sure you are, because like when they have a second left and say you had like a Frost Shock charge, it's so good to just send that Frost Shock charge because like your ancestor will like send the Lava Burst out every time you cast a spell. So in this case I didn't, so I'm like, okay, so we're gonna lose a little bit there. Here's a group soak, 1 gets knocked back. Oh, and you also want to make sure you don't get knocked back into the circles, holy. And then wipe your group, so make sure you aim your knockback. Here's our P-Wave window with our Magma Totem. Oh, you can see there, I'm going to rewind it a little. You can see this P-Wave window. Sometimes your Ancestral Swiftness gets desynced too much. So I P-Wave and Ancestral Swiftness wasn't quite ready and I Lava Burst, but it didn't consume it. So I'm like, oh crap. So I'm casting Lightning Bolt because again, I tried to Ancestral Swiftness a Lightning Bolt. I'm like, oh no. So then like now I'm 2-3 seconds desynced. And then I just NS a Lightning Bolt right after. I'm like, just get this on cooldown. And then keep my DPS going, because P-Wave and Ancestral should be within a second of each other if you're playing accurately. And like now they're desynced a little. Now it's like well, good thing the intermission's coming, because then we don't really care, right? They'll sync back up in the intermission at 100 energy. Here's a pushback. I drop a wind rush, and then we go. Here's 2 ads. So this I do recommend P-waving. Hopefully I magma totem P-wave these, please. Yeah, I do. Did I? Oh, I didn't magma. Oh, I do. But then they die so fast.
We run around this and go to the left. Hit the come
And
back
now
to the
we dodge the world, which is kind of annoying. Then there's a wall coming. I'm like, uh-oh. And in my mind, I'm like, wait, can I cloak through these and not take damage? I'm assuming so. So I'm like, all right, so we're just going to cloak through this. Looks like you are kind of immune. And then I wonder if you can cloak again through the. And I was like, oh, there's a bend here. I'm like, okay, well. I was like, we're going this way. I probably should have watched a Mythic Kill video about that because I had no idea what to like turn around like that. So just a heads up.
Use your DPS pots as well.
Purging lightning.
So now we have pots up. Don't ever listen to your team. They're like, DPS pot now. Like, we got Ascendance in 20 seconds. No! I potted! What am I doing? I should not have potted. Ain't no way, Bomb. A slave to the raid call. That's crazy. Alright, anyway, maintain single target rotation. We're chilling. What's my pot at? 17 seconds. Okay, we get some Ascendance value. I think I delayed a little bit of Ascend here. I was like, do I wait for P-Wave? I'm like, we got time. We got time. I was like, I should have sent it there on the Flame Shock refresh. I wanted to get that P-Wave, so I sent it. I'm like, okay, this guy's dying. I need to send this. P-Wave, Ancestral, Lava Verse. I dropped Magma Totem. I don't know if that's correct. I had no other global. I couldn't Earth Shock, couldn't Lava Verse. I think maybe I could have Lava Verse. I just had Lightning Bolt. I'm just gonna drop Magma Totem. There's probably a DPS loss, but in the heat of the moment, you're just like go, right? You're just hitting your stuff. Now we're soaking, and now we're about to get knocked. So you want to use instance on the knock. You see his countdown. Boom, Earth Shock on the knock, and then back to the single target, and we kill the boss. I actually got full Ascendance value there, and yeah, I end up getting. Looks like this will drop. I end up getting the legs because I still had a catalyst shard, so I cataled the mythic legs. And just FYI, in the dungeon journal, it says 710 as mythic for these legs, but they actually dropped at 707. So just a heads up. And that is Mythic Plexus. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Peace.